If you're looking for some awesome movies or TV shows featuring fantasy movies in 2024, you just click on the right video. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on discovering great movies and TV shows again. Number 1. Wicked. Director, John M. Chu. Elphaba is a young green-skinned woman who has yet to discover her true power. Elphaba and Glinda, a popular young woman who has yet to discover her true heart, meet while they are students at Shiz University in the fantastical land of Oz. Their friendship reaches a turning point after their encounter with the wonderful Wizard of Oz, and they are thrown in different directions. Glinda, who desires to be popular, is seduced by power, while Elphaba's determination to remain loyal to those around her causes her to find herself in the middle of unexpected events. The extraordinary adventures they experience in Oz cause their destinies to be fulfilled in a completely different way. Number 2, Red One. Director Jake Kasdan. After a shocking kidnapping that shook the North Pole, Task Force Commander, ELF, Callum Drift must team up with the world's most famous bounty hunter, Jack O'Malley, to save Christmas for several children and adults around the world. That's because the kidnapping victim was none other than Santa Claus, and if this dynamic duo doesn't get him back in time, Christmas will be lost. This contagious action-adventure comedy has 4 quadrants and opens up a whole new universe to explore within this Christmas holiday genre. Number 3. Megalopolis. Director Francis F. Coppola. A decaying city is completely destroyed by a disaster. The ambitious Caesar has grand plans to rebuild the city. However, he finds a strong enemy in the mayor Frank Cicero. The question arises whether to create a utopia with sustainable materials or to continue on the same path as before, where corruption and influence of power are central. In the meantime, the restless Julia, daughter of Frank and therefore well acquainted with positions of power in the gossip magazines, goes in search of the meaning of life. Number 4. Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Director Tim Burton. Follows 3 generations of the Dietz family reunite after an unexpected tragedy. While exploring the attic of the old house, discovers the mysterious model of the city and inadvertently reopens the portal to the world of the dead. This unexpected act brings back the eccentric ghost Beetlejuice, who once again transforms the Dietz's life into true chaos. With his peculiar humor and his unique style, Beetlejuice promises to cause new confusion, mixing the world of the living and the dead in a way that only he knows how to do. Number 5. IF Director John Krasinski. It follows the journey of Bee, a girl who gains the ability to see everyone's imaginary friends after suffering a traumatic event. When Cal discovers his extraordinary power, he teams up with Bee and the two join forces for an exciting mission they never thought they would have. To reconnect imaginary friends with their children, now adults, and often forgotten about their magical companions, thus restoring the sensitivity of what it was like to be a child, and also unlocking a childhood memory in these adults. Number 6. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Director Gil Kinnan. In this sequel to the Ghostbusters franchise, the Spengler family returns to where it all began, the famous firehouse in New York City. They plan to team up with the original Ghostbusters, who have developed a top-secret research lab to take ghost hunting to the next level. But when the discovery of an ancient artifact unleashes a greater force of evil, the Ghostbusters of both generations must join forces to protect their homes and save the world from a second ice age. Number 7. The Crow. Director Rupert Sanders. In this new version, Eric Draven is a drug addict who falls in love with Shelley Webster in a rehabilitation penitentiary. After escaping from the place, both are brutally murdered by order of a mysterious man, since the young woman had evidence of a crime committed. Unable to rest and determined to correct the mistakes of the past, Eric then returns from the afterlife in search of revenge, hunting to the ends of the earth the person responsible for the murder of his beloved. The plot explores Eric's journey, who crosses the worlds of the living and the dead to seek justice. Number 8. The Watchers. Director Ishana Shyamalan. Based on the book of the same name by A.M. Shine, The Watchers is a thriller directed by Ishana Shyamalan that follows the tense journey of Mina, a 28-year-old artist. While venturing through the west of Ireland, Mina finds herself lost in a vast and frightening natural forest. Desperate for shelter, she finally finds a refuge, but safety is only apparent. Inside this shelter, Mina joins three strangers, all equally terrified. At night, they are watched and pursued by mysterious creatures, which they can never see, but which seem to know everything about them. The atmosphere is one of constant tension and paranoia, where every noise in the darkness could be a threat. Number 9. Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. Director, Adam Wingard. It is a new chapter in the so-called Monsterverse, where after having met as enemies in Godzilla vs. Kong, the mighty Kong and the fearsome Godzilla unite against a colossal, deadly threat hidden in the human world, which in addition to threatening their own existence also threatens our species. Diving deep into the mysteries of Skull Island and the origins of Hollow Earth, the film will explore the ancient battle of titans that helped forge these extraordinary beings and link them to humanity forever. Number 10. Kalki 2898 AD. Director, Nag Ashwin. The plot will revolve around a modern-day avatar of Vishnu, a Hindu god, who is believed to have descended to Earth to protect the world from evil forces. Inspired by Hindu scriptures, the film is set in a post-apocalyptic world in the year 2898 AD. In this period, the deserted city of Kasi is now the only city known to exist, ruled by a totalitarian elite led by the supreme god King Yaskin from an inverted pyramid megastructure looming above the city, known as the Complex. Set against the backdrop of ancient Indian Hindu mythology and a dystopian society, the story chronicles the journey spanning millennia since the events of the Mahabharata,